So, while going through some portfolio bags, looking for artworks, I was looking for glue and eraser in like some random boxes my sister left. Anyway, that's besides the point. I got so excited because I found these unfinished journals that I think I probably started working on these when I was studying fine art, several years ago. And I just thought I would have a moment here live of just going through them. They're not done. They were supposed to be filled, I guess, but like only a few pages. Okay, hope you enjoy. Let's start. Yippee! I find it really interesting going through my long forgotten journals. I say long forgotten because I only started recently journaling again, but like for some years, I actually haven't been journaling a lot. And I kind of just forgot how much I did this thing and how many books are unfinished. Ooh, what is this? March 2014. Okay. I wasn't expecting that because, first of all, I often do not work in chronological order at all when journaling, and I feel like it's definitely this one and a few other journals that I found tonight where I tried. Oh fuck, now it makes sense. Why I never filled these these journals that I had such big hopes for. I don't know what I just zoomed into. Hope you could read that. Yeah. Now I remember. It's probably because I tried to have a chronological thing going and failed miserably. And so, yeah, back to my point. I was saying I found it peculiar that I wrote a date here because I never write dates and stuff unless relevant, I guess, like this. What is this? This is like moon phases. I wonder what I was thinking. That's probably when I started this book. Wow, 2014. Where was I in 2014? I think I was in university. Yes, in my second or third year. That would be my last year. Anyway, let's go on. There's lots to go through. And this is my old I was obsessed with abstract drawings, like pointillism, and just using lines and dots. I miss this era of my creative output, but in a kind of a wonderful nostalgia, not a sad kind of nostalgia, a proud kind of nostalgia. Delta change triangle. Yep, I was getting into sacred geometry, but not yet there here. This feels more occult, alchemical, more Platonic inspired. I wish I could get better quality for these, because like, yeah, just the details are immaculate and so soft, yet so full and like powerful. Oh yeah, this is the page I got excited about. So, see, how cool is that? Yeah, so cool. And I was, yeah, obsessed with these lines. Oh, this is so beautiful, so poetic. Yeah, I feel like I should, instead of starting new journals, which is what I've been doing, I'm thinking of working over these old ones and like just adding text every now and then. But they're just so precious because they had like a very specific intent, and like I wanted it to be orderly, and but like I'm just not built that way, guys. And I mean, I'm glad I finally accepted and embraced that, but yeah, it gets really hard for me to work over intentionally orderly work like this. I feel like I'm ruining it and there's no coming back. Why is this not opening? Did I wonder if okay, that's weird. These pages are stuck. Was that intentional? Probably, because right now I'm thinking, ooh, look at that. Probably gonna make a collage with this one. Oh yeah, I know. I did try to stick that on top of this because I absolutely hated this. I'm appalled by it even now. Like, not even just like the very erratic, pointless thing, but like, I think the medium, it's a marker, but no, mostly the shade of green in marker format. It's very jarring, it's very primary, it's very very basic. I really don't like this green. Anyway, yeah, so this is what I'm talking about. Usually, or rather now, at my best, I would never try to cover up a mistake. In fact, I got to learn to sort of look forward to mistakes, because yeah, through just like my prolific years of like creating, it started clicking, as I was overcoming my absolutely ridiculous fear of failure and making mistakes and perfectionism and all of that crap. Yeah, the more I created and the more I came into my my messy power. Mistakes were an anticipated occurrence, because every time I would make a quote-unquote mistake, I would be, I can't even say forced to, but I'll just say it for lack of a better word. I would be, or incentivized to turn that mistake into a happy accident, as they say. And it always produced like unexpected yet exciting results for me at least, because the worst thing for me as an artist creator is reaching complete, like getting results that I preconceived. Like, I love surprises. I love, because I'm obsessed with the process. Like, the end result, I've learned that that is not where the magic is for me. It's really in the process. And so, learning and having to be faced with this learning curve of like learning how to turn mistakes into happy accidents, that's when the process became even more exciting, because like when you have a vision of what you want to do and when I have a vision at the beginning of like what I want to draw or create, it's often not at all gratifying when it turns out exactly or very close to what I had in mind. I get excited by not knowing where the process will take me. And so I'll have like a vague yet distinct idea of what I want to do, but then I'll start, and sometimes I can even feel myself really anticipating the point where I make a mistake, because that's when I get to pivot into a new direction that I couldn't have possibly anticipated particularly, and then it turns out to be something really interesting. Like I see here, I think this is one of those moments. I mean, can't say it was like perfect execution, but I remember, okay, I know this pattern. It's very similar to a photograph that I took of, it's a coral, what is it? Yeah, some dried coral rock kind of thing, and it has these patterns. And so it started with the center, and like, so the image, it's this pattern repeated all over, but I can see that I started getting bored with that, and then I probably made a mistake somewhere here, and then decided, you know what, let me change the direction, and like, and actually not, I don't actually have to fill the page, and it's in moments, it's at moments like these that I realized more and more that I do not like figurative drawing or expressions. Like, I don't like creating a copy of anything. And so, as much as I thought here that I was, like taking inspiration from like the photo in terms of just the mark making, I quickly got so bored trying to follow the reference image that like I had to just abort and like go in a different direction. Oof, and this one, I hope I can get like the really tiny, oh, so pretty. I'm going to try to do this in daylight, and maybe some of this magnificent detail will show all its magic and daintiness. Yeah, I really love this. I really love this. Very Imagine, ooh, I don't know if I thought of this before, but it kind of looks like, what is it? It looks like stone circles, Southern African stone circles. Oh my God. I'm so gonna go rummaging the internet to find the reference that I'm talking about. But like, I wasn't even referencing that. I don't know. I don't think so. But that's so interesting. Oh my God, I'm gonna check it out. Oh my God. Yay! Feels so good to go back, and usually I'll look back into my journals, mostly for the text, just to kind of see where I was. And this one, oh yeah, I think one of the the rules that or rather the parameters that I placed for myself with this one, I didn't want it to have any text. And so it's just images. See, even that, like setting such definite parameters for myself, while in theory that is supposed to, I don't know, increase creativity, or like, I don't know, creating parameters, you know. Yeah, I find it quite exhausting and stagnating, and I think that's probably another reason why I never finished this book, because like I had very strict, they weren't even that strict, but like, I guess that's a strict parameter to like decide to not have any textual elements to it. But yeah, that's why I never finished it. This reminds me of Paint software on Windows. So silly. This is probably the last one because I started getting bored, guys. See, they devolve into... Ooh, here's another one. Oh, that's in silver. I wonder if I can get like it glistening. It's so pretty. I can't wait to work on these. I don't know if you can see, but I tried to. I was doing it. Yeah, I was exploring a lot of mark making techniques in this book. And these are supposed to be like drops, water drops, sort of. The detail gets lost with this camera. And that's water, river, like. Ooh. Damn, Instagram needs to really improve this camera, this live camera quality, because I can't believe I'm losing so much detail. It's so... losing so much detail. Let me see. Okay, maybe I can get it back. Pointillism. No. Okay, and here I got excited to try painting. I think this was ink, and yeah, wow, I have to admit, painting, whether it's painting with ink or watercolor or just painting, is like such a humbling experience for me, because like every time I get the urge or like, you know, the inspiration to paint, it feels like it should feel more effortless than it ends up feeling when I start the painting process. And like, I'm hardly ever like satisfied beyond my expectations, which is always a good sign. I'm hardly ever satisfied with the resulting paintings that I do, and sometimes it feels really, it's not nice. It feels terrible because I'm like, this shouldn't be so difficult. Okay, this is just a picture that I got. It shouldn't be so difficult. Have you looked at anyone paint? Like just the brushwork, the paint. Like, the process looks effortless and like in flow, and like. But when I start painting, then like, I don't experience the effortless flow that is needed for creation. The last thing I want to do is create from a place or through a place, create from a place of struggle. Like, sure, like, as you are honing your practice and learning and stuff, there will be struggle, there will be frustration, but like, at some point, you have to, the effortless action clicks in, right? But with painting, it just never did. Unless with like mural painting, that's usually really fun, although I don't know about the whole process of painting. Yeah, I don't know why. Am I cursed to never be a painter, or is it just not my time yet? Okay, I think I will just, I just cut these up now. And I thought they looked great on the cover. Yeah, I'm not too fond of these these black hard covers that are just plain. But yeah, I think tonight I'll have fun decorating all these. The cover. Yeah, make collages on top. Okay, so that's book one. I'm just gonna cut this one right here, and I'm gonna do another book. Oh my god, this was so exciting. Oh shit. I think I came back to this page at some point because I wanted to actually investigate, but I didn't. So I don't know when I decided to add this text in here, especially right at the front. Oh, it was probably to cover the mess that I made with the ink. See, painting will show you flames. But yeah, let's see what kind of words were roaming. What was I obsessed with? Okay, paradox, emptiness, order, surrender. Oh my god, weird, because like the concept of surrender has been an elusive one for me for almost my entire life, and like, I honestly do not even think I understood what surrender was at this stage in my life. I knew I wanted to create order out of chaos. I knew that was important to me, but the surrendering part, yeah, totally flew over my head. And like, but yeah, and it's interesting to see it here. While there's a lot of ambiguity, consistency, the total lack of consistency here is hilarious. Okay, what is that? Prose? Okay. Ooh, can't even read. I feel like I need to read this without. Okay, let's see. Ah, purpose. Oh my god, I can't even read my own fonts. Purpose. Okay, interesting. Chaos seeks order. Strength in fragility. Oh, transcendence, pleasure, pain. Transcending pain into pleasure. Yeah, I remember that. Routine, routine, routine. Oh my god. Oh, how naive. I'm so glad I'm over this phase. But yeah, I mean, I guess routine can be spontaneous as well. I could say now with like great confidence that I have, learned to, I don't know, let go of, not even learned to let go of the need for routine or the perceived need for routine, but like I've finally learned to embody the lack of routine, or rather embracing a balance of like spontaneous routine. I don't know. Yeah, but to be honest, this past year, 2023, just completely trashed all the routine or all the spontaneous routine I had cultivated. And it almost could have rocked me upside down, but it didn't. I survived with grace, actually. I have, I definitely embraced my loafing phase. It was just a year of just embracing my cat-like loafing desires, or not desire, needs. Yeah, I can't say loafing has ever been a desire, but the need to just be a loaf, just like enjoy just being. No need to produce, or create, or just doing. Like I became obsessed with like just consistently doing, and that's why this surrender thing was always elusive, because I didn't understand, what do you mean surrender? Like, you mean I should be passive? Like, what? Surrender to what? You know? Yeah, I've always found it interesting when I write things that I haven't embodied, things that are still like in theory. And then looking back now, I mean, this was 2014, looking back now, and with the wisdom of, I guess, time and experience, looking back now and realizing that I definitely knew, shit about what I was writing here, but I guess I was manifesting it. I knew it was important, so I had to put it in there. Even though I wasn't like consciously trying to keep it here. Yeah. Okay, ritual. Ooh. Ritual. I like ritual more than routine. But like, you know, like creative ritual. Like the not so ritualistic rituals, you know, the self-made rituals. Like, I love rituals. Okay, what's this? Inconsistently consistent. Okay, weird. Inconsistency. Okay, so I was aware of the balance. Oh, striking that balance between consistency and inconsistency. And oh, well done, 𝑀𝓎𝓈𝓉𝒾𝒸𝒁. What's that? Beyond. Going beyond illusions. Yes. And I definitely did go beyond illusions, because at this stage in my life, I was under a whole lot of illusions about what I could and could not do or achieve or even be. And like I was saying, the fact that there's surrender here was like me going beyond my illusions of limitation, you know, the inconsistency, because at this stage I was very, you know, like very for consistency, but like I was able to see beyond that illusion, and like something in me, I let the subconscious take over, and like I transcended the illusions. Strength in fragility, that's another big life lesson that I've had to. That's like vulnerability, the strength in vulnerability. Okay, my legs are killing me because I've been crossing them for this long. Okay, I'm going to stop this now and go on to, how can I forget wholeness? Wholeness. I definitely was not whole at this time. 2014, gosh, not whole at all. But like I did reach wholeness later on in my life, and like, and embody it, and like, oh, okay, this was fun. Ooh, my legs are killing me. Bye.